Part. I don't need exact same named folk, but
what about Journey the Planet Animal?
Yeah, that one garbage can as well.
There's Ayala and Iris, and Alice. Yes, those are all different names.
That's the goddess though. They all kind of were born here.
Ibu, Extra, Iman, all starts with I. You can't afford it.
There's 27 letters in this alphabet. Eventually I was gonna, but I spaced them apart far enough, I think. These suckers have barely met.
I have problems with not only the things, but also pronounce it right.
Okay.
It's a tongue twister.
Typical Yota, what's wrong with that?
But yeah, it's a good name, but it's a tongue twister.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna start by saying the first thing I remember from the last game was properly the fact that you guys escaped from this sort of galliolite deposit, one which was well within the confines of a place which was exuding these radioactive kind of rays or forms. Nope, it actually derived from the jellyfish, so it was more like spores, lights and spores is what it more looked like, and which several of you definitely felt some changes about it. And well, within the fight that ensues after the fact, and even though Donks does make it back, there is a cause for concern as he rushes back where he arrived, seemingly hearing something as his ears perk up, and seems that the threat seems to be more. Realizes that the threat seems to be more important or something that needs to be dealt with post haste, as they are essentially gone in a matter of seconds as yourselves and Imandolia rush out to help the entire city being sacked. This wasn't for long as the giant crab thing became clear and started just attacking anything that it could catch its claws on, Imandolia being one of them. Eventually, Branza GLaDOS decides to force all the eyes to focus on him by exposing his light, which was newly gifted and meant to be drawing many enemies. To what extent these enemies are, we're getting a glimpse of. These squid, octopi, or tendril monsters. Some seem to carry a case of rock or boulder exterior, while others seem squishy and swim freely. Some multi-tangled, and others simply masses of pink meat. But this is where we begin, as essentially Branza and Kuwami, almost like Wiko, definitely defeat the crab from destroying more, as they strike inside and in a couple of rounds snatch the trident or a piece of it, as they struggle with it. Branza himself. This eliminates the crab as a threat for the moment, it seems, but it soon seems to crack and about to come asunder due to some magic or power of a sort, possibly tied to the trident itself. Yet we jump out. No, you're helped out. The glass is cracked. I'm not sure who breaks it proper. I believe it was you, Branza. And yeah, you guys are effectively still in initiative order as you're being surrounded, and in several rounds you will have I want to say a good 50 monstrosities near you, many being picked off slowly and surely as they're evading basically everybody else. Everybody else kind of has like water-based weaponry, piercing bolts that rush through with no concern or cry. It seems to be easy pickings for these squid-like individuals, but there are enough of them to the point where if they were to meet you or Shren, you'd be tattered pieces, I'm afraid. Or dead, like Danny so eloquently said it. I'll take you guys prop here. A very lonely Imandolia. Hate that you do that. You should do different colors, but it's alright. It's alright. I like the new Roll20 setup. It's been more clean. It's been easier to deal with, to be honest with you. And despite the lag issues that I put myself in, not anything else, not the Roll20. It's literally me running multiple systems, sometimes by mistake, sometimes on purpose. But I ask all of you, the pair, was this ever anything you've seen this exact map? Maybe, possibly not. Specifically, you would have been in here with Imandolia, but I don't see any of your characters here, so I'm like, well. Great. So you guys go to rush from the farthest closest area to where this crab would have been. So it's more like we're here, because I believe everybody was grabbed at and are probably swimming away from this thing, as it seems that there's a lot of light flying off of it. It seems to like do the very movie or media type thing where you see something about to blow up, so it's just getting brighter and brighter, and like specks of light are shining out of it. It clearly doesn't make sense. That's not what things that blow up look like. It's actually too fast for you to notice. But with magic blowy uppy stuff, here we are. Maybe. I would like insight checks, I guess. Yes. or history checks. I'll take Arcana as well. Helk, I'll take insight. Literally, I'm not picky about this one. Yes. The 14 history, I'll tell you. Well, I like this. The history gets you that although this thing isn't gonna break, isn't gonna shatter this city, this block or anything like that, it may be dangerous still to be anywhere near it. It does seem to be, as you are in tune with this kind of magics to a bit, it could be that it's a psychic thing and maybe unavoidable no matter what the range. Branza, insight for you is this thing is breaking out of some state of corruption. It lives and is following you. It has been slowly moving its eyes straight to you. Yeah.
Do I get the sense that it is wanting to blow up on me?
No. None of that.
We should get out.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. I have this combat tracker, this initiative tracker.
There's something called World Twenty.
I tried the other day to do the initiative tracker, knowing that it's a new system and everything. Then I promise you I did. And then when I did the mock test, and then I reran it, I was like, okay, now I need to see whose next turn it is. Their numbers went up to like 32. I'm like, what is happening?
What did you do?
No, I don't know how to deal with it. And I, to be honest with you, don't have time to learn that aspect of this life, especially when my hand is sometimes faster unless I start talking about it. But Branza, you may act. Kuwami, where would you have been in all of this? I'm assuming you were slightly further away from them.
I was on the ground. I cannot fly.
You are underwater. Everyone's swimming.
Wait, do you want me to do?
You have half a speed of movement.
But role play.
Yeah. Wait, what you mean? Like you don't know how to swim? I don't think someone comes adventuring and doesn't know how to swim at least.
I mean, water is very rare in this universe, as you have said in like the first session.
Yeah, but not in your world. You're fine. Frio aguas is literally cold water.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Well, that is something I have to solve now.
It's Spanish.
Yeah,
I don't do Spanish.
that's fine.
Por favor, no Spanish. Okay, then I just.
Is that whole like premise of, I don't know if you guys ever seen Idiocracy. There's like this whole blended language that humans have invented. It's called Common.
You mean
Soy
my
interesada que porque no hablo español mucho.
please no.
I know what I said. I know you're laughing because of what I said.
No, I'm laughing because you're speaking Spanish. I was like, didn't expect this. This is like the last thing. I was like, this is funny.
The mistake was made intentionally. I know I said I'm pregnant.
What the hell? I swear to God, I'm gonna start speaking like double vision Japanese.
Go for it. That is 100% accepted as long as.
In Spanish is embarazada, but it sounds like embarrassed.
Yeah, it does.
So I make a joke out of it in Spanish.
Okay, anyway.
That's all
Probably
the.
is probably speaking behind.
Wait, so what's the word in embarrassed in Spanish though?
I don't know.
Oh. I'll ask my mom later. But
Wait.
yeah, she's like right there. I'll probably ask her later.
Yeah, no, I don't know the word for embarrassed in Spanish, because I don't speak much. I don't know.
Just for reasons, I'm gonna cut this off so my parents never have to hear this. They'd be embarrassed as well, or whatever the word is for Spanish. Anyways. Embarazada. Let's go. We have Branza moving on his turn, right? Maybe.
I'm gonna swim towards Shren at full speed.
Yep. Okay, that's north-ish.
Yeah, and I do actually have a swimming speed.
So you move at regular speeds, and Kuwami, put yourself where you will.
I'm making a dash.
Making a dash. Oh, by the way, there are enemies like around you in sparse amount. Like I would say, like at least 4. Let me get them for you. Because maybe it does make a difference. Attack of opportunities and nonsense, especially because I think you're running into one of them now. Hey, this is what happens when like I'm I'm busy. It's not even that I'm lazy, I'm busy. It's worse. Where's those monsters that I sent against you? Okay, so there you go. So here is one that for sure you might just pass.
You can pass.
There's that. There's, oh my gosh. Did we make it?
Sorry, I don't quite get into the range of him.
He's large.
So he wouldn't have an opportunity.
I'm so sorry, my friend. He's a large entity. I haven't made him big enough yet. That's on me. It's alright. These guys are also large.
It's fine. I'm still at full health.
What happened?
Actually, I think I still have 10 hit points. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Let me just build this phalanx right here. Yes, right here. Just
acrobatically swim over
100%. Just put up all of this here. All right, let me stop now because that's too much. It's just this one guy. To be honest with you, I just wanted to be a dick. It's this one that I want for over here. This one's far. And then there's always this guy next to him because that's how he travels. That's all of them here. He is back over. I want to give him over here. Nope. What did you do? Move. There you go. I will definitely be moving the map. Okay. So that guy that I just moved recently, he is not anywhere near you. Anyways. Okay, so yes, you use your movement, you're up there. There is a guy that you do pass, or you could kind of avoid him. He is a large entity, so I'm trying to make him big enough. Oh, there you go. It worked. You could just kind of dodge around him a bit. It's not going to cost you much movement other than like an extra 5 to the side a bit.
Yeah, I'll shift from here to here.
Are we swimming in water?
Yes, yeah. You're underwater. Everyone's underwater. These are squids underwater. You're in the city underwater. You see outside blurry things that look like mountains and stuff like that. You see to the forget the word for what is directly under your feet. Sure. There's an actual word. But it effectively leads to a deep dark abyss, shrouded from the light. You can tell that the light from the underworld shines upon here, but the rules of the underworld do not apply.
Can we just fall down to get to the other?
Yeah. Once you get to your boat, but first you have to survive this encounter, as you are public enemy number 1. At least Branza is. So I guess you're safe. You could go.
I am safe.
Yes, you're fine. You're free. You just swim the opposite way. It doesn't look like anything's coming your way.
Can I just get to my boat?
You may. Wait. Branza, was that your initiative? Are you done? That was an action. Right? Just dodging away from that guy a bit?
I used my movement and my action to dash.
Mm-hmm. You have bonus action?
Yeah. No, I don't have any bonus actions.
Great. Alright. Without that bonus action, we have Imandolia, who, given his situation, very low HP, will...
How does he have full HP? He was part of the full heal.
Was he part of a full heal? Was there a full heal?
Yeah, remember the demon call? We all got full health and temp HP.
Alright, so you did a full heal. Okay.
Yeah, I did the demon paw wish.
And he has a what?
You gave us full health and temp HP.
How much?
And temporary hit points.
That doesn't sound like Adasor. I mean, don't listen to me.
I only have 3, but I did take a hit, so I don't know how much.
Is it 10?
Started with it.
It
might have.
You have 10? Okay, I'll put 10. And then I'm add a plus sign to it. And it saved 10 plus. Gotcha. Great. So Imandolia, he, given his situation, now we're looking different than other things. Now we're looking at literally everybody else kind of not focused on him, not focused on them. He does see the crab inching up, which is concerning him, but he doesn't care as like pieces are falling off of this thing. Some of them are bursting in flames that are snuffed out almost immediately, and then light that kind of just expels for a moment and again snuffed out almost immediately as light only goes as fast as you can see it and gone. But the thing is, I'm not sure if he uses action surge here. I am bad at that, and I'm not sure if he uses the second one. So regardless, he's gonna make strikes on the thing closest to you. No, he's gonna see something else. I'm gonna have him roll real quick, my friends. I'm so sorry about this. What's that looking like for him? Well, he is proficient. Proficiency is jack shift. Wow, I have that incorrect anyways, but yeah, okay. He's just gonna make some shots on the individual in front of you. I believe his one gun is messed up. Well, let's see if we can fix it right now as we are talking with the bonus action. He pulls out some big gun from like around his pack, clearly putting away the gun that was useful earlier that is useless now, and shoots with like a pump shot gun, I want to say. He goes twice. And this one was a misfire. 2 hits. Nope, 1 hit. Great. Kuwami, what do you do as Imandolia just sort of just rushes forward a bit to try to help, shoots once, and Branza swims faster than any entity should ever swim with legs like that. And you would be right where everybody else was, effectively looking at everything go down.
Oh wait, I have to perceive. I see, so I see. You're the first one, sir. Wait, where is Inkarnate?
He's this guy.
Wait, Branza just... Wait, this is the ocean?
No, that's like over the city now, kind of.
Wait, so which is water? I thought this is
the whole thing is water. You're in water the entirety. If you're inside of the city of Atlantis, you're underwater.
I see this rock thing, but okay, then I'm probably next to Imandolia, right?
You were back there, 30 feet away from Imandolia now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess one just kind of again. We try and catch back now.
Okay.
Right next to you, looking forward to the dash. And fast light.
Okay. Oh crap. I never set up my enemies here because I pulled them from straight up, so it's gonna be painful for me. How nice. Nope, I'd rather just fix it. So is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Branza. Oh, Branza. It is the enemy's turn. All of them. I'm gonna take this slow. If you guys don't mind.
I'm gonna die.
It was
Maybe.
nice meeting you. Thanks for the saves back at the lines.
I am rolling these blind.
Coming up next, Dirty but Blinded Anakin.
Wait, no, please.
I am rolling these blind, but effectively, here's the first thing that happens. Let's see, does this have a DC check? It does not have a DC on it tied, so I have to check that before I even try. Just because I want to deal with it. So instead, we'll do this one. Gotcha. Right, so here's what happens instead. All right, let me go to the map. This guy moves up 1. Right. This guy, I can't move him from this side, of course, because my life is hard, like I said. Okay, how fun. They have reach and they can't even hit you, by the way. So,
Hell yeah.
that's that. He doesn't care at this point. Right, they're not the problem. Hey, why did you move? I need you to move, lady.
You don't like it. Sound like a crappy mobile version of a chess engine, and then you fix that mod's difficulty, and when you make it move, the AI is just like, the AI is waiting for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, so what occurs goes like this. You're hit with 3 times psychic attacks. 1, 2, 3. I think I clicked it 3 times.
Only 2.
Only two hit.
So 19 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one that does the least damage that... Jesus.
Yeah, okay, that's done. Nice. Besides that, were you hit by poison at all in the last game?
I
Sorry.
don't believe so.
Sorry, pardon. Acid.
I don't believe so.
No? No spout of specs hit you? Not in the last game prior, pardon. In the game where you last fought these squid things.
Like 2 sessions ago?
Yes.
I think I was hit once, but my armor gives me acid resistance.
Yeah, you were hit. Okay. So they can do this. You are now a chosen one. And you must make a DC Charisma 16 or take poison damage.
Just poison damage.
Sure, just poison damage. You also become susceptible to all damage from the creatures of the depths, marked as a host for their blood, and receive 1 extra die of damage if affected. That's on all of their attacks.
So I have to make this DC 16 Charisma saving throw.
Yes.
I cast guidance.
Or take damage and become susceptible to all damage from other creatures. You'll just be taking extra damage stacks effectively.
Yeah, so I need to roll 14.
Yeah, this thing just basically shot like specks of brood eggs at you. Very similar to the spout of specks would have been.
I don't think I can block this or do anything. And I used my counter spell. I mean, this isn't a spell.
It is not a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally nothing in this game is a spell. Everything is a good.
You guys counterspelled my last guy's stuff. I don't want to hear this. I have a recording of you guys counterspelling and then counterspelling again. I'm just like, this is bullshit, but okay.
You had your guy use spell, and I just counterspell the counterspell.
Yeah, no, I love it. I appreciate that. It was amazing. I just don't want to hear that. What Danny just said, that not everything's a spell. I mean, there are many spells here, but there's also things that are not.
Counterspell is fine if it isn't used spell.
Just as long as it's that, okay. 13. So
No.
you are a chosen one.
So I'm now taking double damage.
No. You just get an extra die of damage if affected. So if anybody hits you, they get an extra die of damage on their hits.
Oh god, that's awful.
Yes. Excellent for me. Horrible for you. It's a good one. How can you get rid of little babies digging into your body? I don't know. It might be a curse or some kind of infection. It might be worth definitely getting some medicinal help of some sort. But I was not done, unfortunately, and here are some things that happen. No, I'm done. No one else can hit you. That's the end of their turn. Branza, it's your go. You are now next to this one guy who didn't move. He didn't do a thing yet. Oh, he gets to do his thing. Hold on. Just 2 seconds.
How much XP?
Which one are you?
Branza, how much XP do you have?
46.
Wait, you almost yourself yesterday. Yeah, 47. You're fine.
Yeah, I just took 20 damage,
right.
And I still have 46.
Okay, and then that purple thing goes to hit you with just one hit. Its tendrils just like whipping all over you, but it definitely does try to attack at you.
Oh no, it almost hit.
That's a big miss. And then now it is your turn, Branza.
Do I need to take the con save?
No, you didn't hit you. It's a
Oh,
strike at you. So only if you're hit must you make a DC 11 check, and that's just for a point of movement per 5 foot, or 2 points if you are a chosen one.
Gotcha.
I just thought of a weird paradox of what I'm going to do on my turn.
I'm
Ooh, I can't
going
wait.
to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and move 40 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45.
Okay. Here's the annoying part for me. I have to do this thing real quick. You keep telling us what you're doing.
I end my turn.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Very climactic.
Disengage is the action. Movement is movement. I don't have bonus actions.
Gotcha. Like at all? All right.
I think most of my bonus actions are spells that I have already run out of spell slots for.
Yeah. That's crazy. You would have one more spell slot if you still had a unicorn horn.
No, I wouldn't. I use that spell slot.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
I use that spell slot. You let me cast one spell as it was ripped from my head.
Nice. This-
And I think I cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds
on
with
yourself, yes. I remember.
it. I
Very
still
good.
like that play.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, do I have anything that is attached on my body? I mean, two on.
Does what?
Is there anything that is on to this for me?
Attunement?
I don't think so, right?
No.
Any few spirits are all 3 slots.
The what?
Okay.
I barely hear you, Danny. I'm not sure why.
I'm not attuned to anything like this.
Yes, I hear you now. You are not attuned to anything.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, so sorry. Branza ends his turn. Kuwami, it is definitely your turn. Go ahead. Do what you're gonna do. As Imandolia thinks about what he's doing, and I'm working on things in the background. Kuwami.
Oh, I'm Kuwami is going to not step forward because she sees these things that almost killed her for the folks last time she saw. So she's going to wait. Can you shout underwater for 95 feet?
No.
Yeah, you can.
If it's a spell, sure, but if you can't, no.
Good.
I mean, you know your thunder spells are not working to full capacity.
No spell slots.
Cantrip.
I'm looking at it. I don't have minor illusion. I should have picked it instead of like oh.
A minor illusion is not going to hide you from the beaming bright light of Branza.
Yeah, but you can still make sounds. If I remember. You know what? Kuwami is going to believe Branza. And then where is her ship?
Where is her ship?
Where is yeah.
Her ship is I want to say maybe 200-300 yards away. Branza, did I move you or did you stay completely still?
Obviously,
I am still, it seems.
All right, put yourself where you were in relation to everything else there, please. Right. Crab is further than that, but you guys get just.
oh no, I'm out of the world.
You are out of the world.
Okay, I thought so. Kuwami is going to jump towards Branza and try to say, turn off the light. But then realize her sound is muffled of the mother. And then she says, Baron, I hate this place. And then she's going to look around for a place to escape.
In open water?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is the closest land?
The closest what?
The closest land.
If you're on it, basically. You're
Why must be it?
what?
Then why am I swimming?
I mean, you have to swim to get to that little piece of the land, but you made it to the land already.
Wait.
You just walk now.
Yes.
Yeah, you're effectively in what that is. I just had to move the tokens up because Branza's already off the map.
I have 40 feet of movement. I'm stupid.
Yes, you do have a lot of movement. I was wondering why you're not outpacing Team Mandolia.
I only have 3 more big slots. I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just going to look around to try to get a sense of direction.
Currently, in front of you seems to be the promenade in which, I'm not sure if I'm using that word right, in which Shren and a couple of people are being jumped at. Not as far as the ships to you, but that is where the massive enemies are converging to. Also you, there are things to your 6. They seem to be being picked off. But relatively heading towards any of those areas will lead to a mass of individuals that are headed towards you, or so it seems, at least.
So it seems like we are surrounded.
So it seems like they're headed towards you. They may not be headed towards you, but they are headed to your group. Your passive insight is good enough for you to realize that Branza has been the only one being assaulted momentarily.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice real quick. Give me a second.
Notice it's a physical dice, Branza. If not, that investment would go to the garbage can.
It's really fun to just roll a random dice to determine what you should do.
Well, I also have a physical dice investment of my own.
Oh, and so do I. You guys heard it, but I currently don't have it out because I'm lazy.
Let's see. Wisdom. Ah, okay. Kuwami recognizes that the enemies are going towards Branza instead, and then she tries to use the opportunity to escape with Ima and Doria. She's going to like grab Ima and Doria's like sleeve, and worst, let's say, we should get back to the ship. I'm sure Branza can take care of this. She looks forward to the points of enemies going towards Branza. She doesn't know where the ship is, right? The place where I think Sundown told you guys.
Emandolia, in his turn, as you're sharing it with him, says, I'm not leaving him. Left in his own devices, they'll shred him. No. And then he goes forward and continues shooting with his like dual-handed it's bronze colored pump action weapon.
It's bronze.
Oh my gosh. D&D is canceled today.
I'm gonna be honest. I love that Ima is not gonna leave me behind out of camaraderie, but I also feel a little bit sad that he doesn't have confidence in me.
No, he does not want to let you go down, because the things in front of you is not just that one guy.
Never gonna give you up.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, the puns today. Pun Central. Anyways, but Imandolia does have a Kuwami. He's gonna risk it.
He's gonna kill every single enemy here, just like he did in the other generation.
Yeah, you know what? He didn't even get hit during that time. It was pretty amazing. But that gun is broken, so I doubt that today. Instead, he just uses this twice. Pew and pew. On the guy that might be a problem. And one is a crit. Very nice. That's the only one that hits, unfortunately. That is the end of their turn. It is the start of the enemy's turn.
I didn't do anything yet. I was scared what I didn't do.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna run. Pardon. Yes, you may go. I thought, why you let me jump in for Emandolia? Oh, my bad.
Yes, and I'm jumping back here.
Jump in. Go ahead, take it.
And then as Emandolia walks away, she let go of Emandolia unwillingly. And then she shouted like, Ema! Before he runs away. and then she's going to look at both of them, rushing into the points of enemies. And then she's going to say, damn it! And then she's going to wait. That's my D3.
You have a specific D3?
No.
Okay.
I don't think that. I think that's bad.
No, it exists. It's just a D6, and either do odds and evens or 1 to 3.
Wait, I pick up the dice. It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Roll that D4.
Okay.
Roll the dangerous dice.
Let me see real quick.
Are you gonna roll dice for every decision? You know you don't have to.
I mean, it's an easy way for me to do things because I suck at roleplay. I mean, the damage part is going to be changed. Definitely, that was nothing.
Okay. Where do we go then?
Probably is going to look left, look right, and size and long, and then rush forward as well. And dashes past every single enemy that takes the guns.
All right.
Yes, just whisk past. He might.
What's that feat you have?
Oh wait, mobile. I need to look at.
What does mobile do?
Wait, that doesn't. Oh wait, oh. Oh wait.
You gotta make a melee attack against a creature.
If you look at it, I don't invoke any opportunity to attack at this line.
Which line?
If I go like here, squeeze past this and only take one.
Oh, you wish.
I can go around it.
You can go around it, yes.
Okay, then Kuwami is going to go around this
Oh.
jellyfish.
It is the same thing as going over, but yes.
Yes, this is saying that she goes over it.
Sure, but it's literally the same movement.
No, it's still 80 feet because I'm dashing.
Okay. No, I mean like if you would go around or sideways, effectively, the same.
So she dashes underwater.
Mm-hmm.
I have to find the spot as well. And she's gonna yell, Branza, turn off the lights! While cupping her hands at her mouth. Is that how you call it, cupping her hands?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does that.
All right. That is the end of your turn, then.
Yes.
Imandolia does his turn. Does a crit on this guy. He's taken some damage, but not enough to be concerned or deterred from the thing it's here to catch. Let's do one by one. One moves up. Does he make it? No, he doesn't. He goes all the way, leaving your range. Nope, he doesn't leave your range, Kuwami. Okay, that's one. Here's another. Again, dashing to what? No, he's off by one. Boom. Right. This guy is gonna.
Are there any trees nearby?
Is that the water?
Trees nearby? No, there are no trees nearby. There are massive stalks of seaweed, but they're all like by where the dark area is. So you're running away from them effectively. But he needs to do something. But he doesn't know what he needs to do. Hey, real quick, Branza. Like, would you be a willing creature for this guy's like magic? He's just gauging you. What is Branza like? He's receptive to receive magic from an unknown entity. Does he look like that right now?
Is the entity?
Yeah, from like this green guy with the purple borders. This is an unknown entity to you. He is thinking about making you go through some magical thing. Are you a willing creature?
Okay.
I'm just asking.
I would say if
And he just hit you, so I would understand if you weren't.
Speaking as Branza.
Yeah.
I would say if I feel incoming arcana, I would try and feel for its nature. If it feels hostile, I would say I'm not receptive.
Make an arcana check.
Less than hostile.
Yeah.
I would not be, or I would be a little more willing.
Yeah.
Kuwami is a ball of hostility.
Never accepting magic from Kuwami.
Oh, is it?
Where's Arcana? 6.
It feels like a magic coming your way. It's a thing.
I think I'm in such a desperate state that not knowing what it is makes me feel more comfortable than knowing that it was hostile. So I feel I would accept it.
You would accept it? All right, great. You could swap places with this individual here.
Which individual?
The guy at the border. over here.
Oh, I can?
Yes.
I do.
You do.
I literally ran so damn far to teleport away again. This is the second time.
Right. Okay.
It's not on purpose.
He does benign transportation. He uses his action to teleport a creature, as long as they're willing. And it worked. That means all the other guys wasted their movement and time, and the other guys just attack you. Those psychic individuals, those psychic knockers. Those depth charges. Those
Miss. Wait, one of those miss.
hopefully I only did 3 hits.
Triple shot.
Yes. Unfortunately, I get to roll another
Yeah, I knew.
die
I knew it was coming. I knew it
of
was
damage. That's this guy. So 2 of them hit? 1 of them hits?
The 29 and 31 both hit.
Okay, so
I told you, Branza. I told you, Branza can handle
Plus
so
11? I thought these were weaker because the trident was taken. Jesus.
I apologize. I was wrong in that regard. The trident only powered the crab, which
Makes no sense.
you were just attacked. You were just assaulted. Hold on. Let me do this.
Got it. So
Okay.
we needed the crown. Okay.
Okay, 22 to hit.
That hits.
No problem.
What am I getting killed by?
Oh, my friend, this is not towards you. This is the crab. Shooting a laser beam from its eyes as the one who critted you was basically struck. But
It's a line still.
The crab is a friend?
you do take 12 extra damage on top of that. Because I'm just doubling the d10s because you were hit twice.
Can I make an insight check into the crab?
You have already, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a different thing.
What are you seeking in this insight check other than it is literally willing to follow you?
Oh, it's willing. I know it's willing to follow me.
Yeah, that was what the insight check was. I said it is following you.
I thought it was like it's following you, like it's gonna try and kill you.
I know I alluded to that, but no, it is following you.
Finally. Does it still look like it's gonna explode?
A lot of it has been breaking off, and it seems like the threat seems diminished for sure. Maybe not as explosive as you thought. The entity was never going to burst itself. It just looked like an implosion was apparent. And again, it was just like the coral that kind of encapsulated this sickening that was surrounding it. That's what was cracking and breaking and scattering and bursting and blasting. And again, you're underwater. It's diminished.
I have a new plan.
No.
Oh crap, did I put you closer to the crab on purpose? Oh no! I mean by mistake? Oh no! Damn it, what are you doing?
What do you mean? Oh crap.
Oh crab.
Oh my god.
The puns!
Wait,
The
wait.
puns!
Are you being sarcastic about putting me closer to the crowd?
No, I meant to say by mistake. Because I didn't mean to do that on purpose. This is like, no, this is bad for me right now. Hold on.
That's for you. We work together to not that.
You basically gave you a tank to bunker in. But, I mean, it was a problem a round or two ago. You guys would anywhere near it would have hurt, but looks fine now. After everyone's turn, they make an attack. They almost die. This guy does that.
I take 11 plus 12, 23.
Why so much? What's going on? You take 4 psychic from the first attack. You take 7 from the second one. Is that where you got that from? Okay. And then 12, because I just.
So 23.
Yes. If that is what it adds up to, I didn't do the math. There is one more that goes. One more. Yes, one more that goes, and they will cast a spell. They will cast a first level spell. Yes. We'll cast this spell, and I believe they have to make an attack. I don't have this proper.
Yes.
Plus their spell casting modifier, which is, I gotta find out.
It's gonna be something insane, like plus 10.
No, it is 6 actually. So
Okay,
19.
well, that still hits.
19 hits. Okay, so that is a D8. No, 3D8 of a type I choose. How nice! I get to choose what these mean, and I guess I'll pick. What does it like? It kind of likes necrotic, so it's just gonna go necrotic.
Make sure you add another D8 on there.
This is a spell. It may not apply to the depths attacks. Let me just reread it real quick.
It's basically on ability.
All damage from the creatures of. Okay. Nope. But it's not spells. The spells do not apply to this.
Spells not damage.
Spells do not apply in that effect. It is not an inherent creature of the depths ability.
Is it damage?
It is damage, but it is not from the depths.
Is it a all damage type?
I'm not sure what you're asking. Listen, let the DM give favor here and there. I mean, come on. I'm not trying to kill my guy. I mean, I am, but I'm not really. Anyways, that's the end of their turn. Branza, you may do what you need to do for survival. Not that either Danny or Kuwami will allow it.
I have 7 HP.
That one more die would have killed you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you rolled max damage on that 3d8, I would have died.
If you fall, I have cure wounds, so it's fine.
You have no spell slots.
I have 1 spell slots for level 1 cure wounds.
I have 4 level 1 spell slots. I can cast Cure Wounds on myself, but I think there's a better use of my turn.
Yes. If only I can cast guidance. It would be hilarious. Can you prepare your action?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals on the craft. Or I guess on myself.
Okay.
Speak with the crowd.
Show me speak with animals, please.
I can speak with animals for 10 minutes.
Right. You presumably can speak with the crab. You do cast it outright, though, right?
Say again?
You do cast it outright, right?
Yeah, but I don't have to spend a spell slot as part of ranger features.
Right.
Or speaking features.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So what do you say to this animal?
Hello, do you like jazz?
No.
The most discordant of the music? Never! TBK.
It's discordant. I bet ocean animals actually love jazz.
Let's ask Ariel or any of the musical sea creatures that somehow have music underwater. What is going on? Anyways, let's move on.
I don't know your name, but my friends and I need to get to safety. Thank you for saving me from being attacked earlier. Can you carry us?
There's a low growl, and as the crab has been this massive entity, a pink and opulent sort of sheen about it, if not for the heavy burn marks that are now covering most of its body. It approaches you.
I can heal you.
It says, "Carry the shard, and I will protect you. But within is the safest." And you get like a bunch of clicking in there. But yeah, that's what you hear.
Well, let's hop on.
Yeah, I'm gonna. My next turn is 100% gonna be trying to move into the glass pane we broke.
All right.
What is this guy?
Which guy? There's no guy there. I don't see that you marked. You talking about the blue guy? Yeah, he's like a, I don't know, this is like a squid thing. He's the one who teleported Branza around, unbeknownst to him that he was gonna run to the crab thing and use it for protection. He still thinks it's working for them. But anyways, what is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. And after this, it is Imandolia who sees Branza go up to the crab. The crab goes basically to everybody else, and he's like, oh shit again, and he's already pointing at the crab to shoot at it. But given the context and the words that Branza says, shit, and then he turns around and shoots the other things instead. Specifically the one that teleported.
He definitely looks to be within earshot of me.
Oh yeah. But he sees you like calming the thing, like doing like the whole hand gestures. His passive insight is good enough, and so is Kuwami's, to be honest with you.
I think so. It's currently sheer distance, and that she was looking towards this guy.
Oh no, passive insight, not perception.
I cannot have a passive insight. I am doing what I was supposed to.
Wait, what's your wisdom?
1.
Passive insight is good enough. If you wish to ignore it, that's totally on Kuwami or Danny, I guess. But he is gonna shoot regardless. Nope, he's gonna ask. Imandolia is gonna scream out as loud as he can to try to get the words over to you. He moves a little bit. So what are we doing? Are we using this thing or what? And then he just shoots. So that was towards Mclean. Sorry, Branza.
I'm going to be for
misses. A bunch of little specks of bullets fly past in a slow manner, seemingly to a degree, for Kuwami at least. As he misses. Kuwami, it's your go. What do you do?
suddenly disappears, she's going to look behind because you like to try to speak something. And then she sees Branza running towards the crab that seems to be animated itself.
It was always alive. It was just swimming slowly and being blown up earlier.
It's still going towards the crab.
Once in it, you can't go out. It's like
Okay.
eating new food.
Roll another dice. Oh, great. That is the worst possible roll I could have gotten for myself.
Oh yeah? It's arbitrary. You could flip it if you feel like your decision would have been better the other way. Just easy. You know how many times I fudge rolls with you guys? Psh.
She's going to.
I mean,
She's going to quickly try to rush out of the range of this thing since it just appeared after like what sliding happened.
She
She's going to,
so you disengage?
yes, she's going to take the car and run backwards.
Okay.
Like, just 40 feet. Heading out Branza. Branza, no!
Alright. The creature does not attempt to hit you.
Okay, she doesn't say that. She says, Branza, what are you doing? Yes, that was what we could have said. Tony would say, Branza, what are you doing? Yes. It's a huge difference. That is very subtle.
Okay. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, yes, I cannot do.
Alright. Can I get you guys to roll me each 4 d20s?
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
4 d20s each.
Yeah, please.
50, 11.
Wait, no, I need them on this thing. Give them to me. I need them physically. Well, not physically.
You're doing it physically. What you're doing?
Oh wait,
What the hell? That's not even tab.
wait. Did you call the rolls before they came out? What the?
No, I was doing it in real life.
But it rolled what you said. Okay, I'm confused. Anyways,
I was psychic.
right. So this is just the outcome for the people on the other side. Specifically, Shren assaulted folk. Anybody over 10 is alive. Right. Back to us. And it is the enemy's turn. Also the enemy, but also the crab. The crab now uses all his movement to make sure that Branza is inside. In that, the people who had psychic abilities are unable to target. So they're going to target the next thing closest to the bright light. The crab. All towards the crab, who is tanky as shit. Hey, do you guys remember the tank's AC at the end there? I'm sure it dropped down maybe once or twice.
Yes, it was 6.
This,
And now it's 6.
It was. I think it's too far back. But it was still pretty high.
oh yeah, yes it was. Although
It was too
26s are definitely gonna
Jesus
hit,
Christ.
man. What the hell? Oh no, we have a disadvantage on him. Yes, thank God.
Well,
Alright.
these plus 11s are insane. I feel like we're fighting me.
Then we have then we have. That's it. That's all that happens.
It's 11 enemy at level 3. Ririsu something is the same.
Let's see. That's all they could do. It's just them, and everybody else tries to get close enough, I guess. So that's ironic that we didn't even have to move up, but here we are. Being ironic. But there you go. Okay. It's 50, please. Oh, in range. This one's not gonna make it.
I'm getting gold dice.
Stop then.
Come on.
You only have one hand to roll your dice with.
I have two.
No. You only have one hand to roll your dice with, unless you have a clump of dice.
I did the calculation, and Kuwami can do like 98 damage, so I need 48.
I'm trying to make a new game system, all D8s. Anyways, so I'm gonna check that system with you then, Danny, if you get more D8s. So that's all they could do. It is Branza, your go, as they basically wasted their turn rushing over. The pink thing attacks the crab. Okay, sure. Oh fuck.
But I get so much dice as well.
No, stop it. Alright, so this thing's taking a bit of damage.
Environmental dice is so pretty.
Crab friend, what is your name?
Wait, let's make it crab. Hey. Crab. Hey.
It says to you, I'm not gonna do the voice, but it does say to you, my name was lost long ago. I am now known as Fiero's Carriage.
Thank you for that. We are on the thing. Who is Fieros?
That sounds too much like an item. You are a sentient being. You need a proper name, not the name of the vehicle.
He then laser beams one of the things that hit you, and it dies.
Gotcha. So he
As you say that.
Sentient. Likes being treated with sentience. Understood. How are you feeling health wise?
You really asking that? Oh, you gotta make me check. Let's see.
It's a gem. The dice are so pretty. I need more.
No, it's Danny.
I mean, you can see the dragon thing does something. It's amazing.
You're gonna be a great adult.
Danny, you gotta relax. Anyways, as I look to find where the hell is the full number.
Not one.
Are you just rolling dice for no reason?
He's playing Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to play Yahtzee.
Oh man, where did everything
Yahtzee's
happen?
really easy. Yahtzee's
Did everything happen over there? Oh my gosh, it did happen over here. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I have two things here. Were you guys hitting the crab more? Or the guy more?
I was hitting nothing.
I
Branza.
never hit the crab until it shattered the glass. He was using shatter on the pedestal, and I think that also hit the crab.
I may or may not have stabbed him. It's shatter.
He also fire bolted it once or twice, but I think that was more into the glass than anything else.
Hold to the crab. Got it. Put that on there as well. Nice big stack of damage. It tells you that it is above half its health. It is yet to be bloodied. It is yet to be bloodied,
Okay.
and it has
I just got hit for
more than 100 hit points. You can tell. All right.
One moment. I need to find a name for the crab.
Crab. Just crab with the K.
Yeah, it has a name. It's called Fiero's Carriage.
No, it's crab with
Well,
the K.
yeah, but it also seemed pretty happy that I was like, no, you need a name that's not.
Wait, the red eye was gonna happen regardless. I'm just saying, it just coincidentally happened to be with that point. But
We don't know that.
you may perceive it as that. I don't want to take that away from you.
I think due to the timing,
Perfect. I
Branza
think.
definitely
Yes.
feels that is not that is not coincidental. That causality happened.
That is fair for them to make.
What's that?
They can make that assumption. That's a fair assessment for sure. What name are we landing on?
Can I call you Santa Claus?
Why? No, I swear to God. Please.
Santa Claus, like CLAWS.
I swear to God.
It tells you in somehow these 6 seconds that Santa is a derogatory term to crabs, and Claus is just rude.
Gotcha. So pun names are not good.
The puns in this game. Oh my gosh, what's going on?
What did you say? Say again.
I said the puns in this game. Oh, that's it. What Danny say?
My rat is named Rat Damon, and has also gone by Ratatosker. You think I'm not gonna name something with puns? But
Do what you will. I got rid of the one thing I wanted. It was that horn.
gotcha. All right, we'll workshop the name for now. For later. I'm gonna stop myself from bleeding out, and then I'm gonna make sure you don't get hurt anymore. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself real quick.
Make an insight check. You can
16.
tell within it that it's sort of blasé over what you're saying. It's not really concerned about you, but
Be the fact, isn't it?
it is definitely willing to protect you, it seems.
Because I have a fragment.
Clearly.
So if all these things are not get close, he will literally just destroy us. Wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, probably.
I knew.
But we don't know this. Again, that could be an assumption that you make. Perfectly fine. Is there anything that you do for your turn, Branza?
Yeah, I said I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Mm-hmm. So what spell? What level? That one level?
I only have first level slots at the
One.
moment.
1d8 plus spellcasting modifier?
It's gonna be 10.
10, 10. 10 is 10.
Oh, I don't know why I hit it a second time. Didn't mean for that to happen. Sorry.
Did you wish to make a second wish?
A second wish?
Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, just checking. Just check.
I'm not bringing that demon paw out until I really need it.
To that effect, let's slow things down a little bit. Because you are hearing whispers at the corner of your ear. You're hearing. You're in danger, boy.
Boy.
I can help free you, keep you from the harm soon to surround you. All I need is an agreement that you will seek to free me once you're done with this place. This image, this corner of your eye that you see, and anytime you go to find them properly, they aren't there, but they linger in the corner of your eye. It is a massive draconic individual, something that flames sort of fly off of their horns, but as they are symbolized to have this deep green scaly skin in portraits and statues, anything that still follows or copies Adasaur.
I'm going to notice this presence on my shoulder, like out of the corner of my eye, around my shoulder, and hear the words, and intently stare directly ahead of myself, forcing myself not to look, not to listen, to force myself to willingly ignore this.
Okay, let me ask you real quick. What does Branza look like right now? What is he doing? Like, what, you cast your spell, you're probably using a hand for that. But what else is like? What else is on your person? What is your face like? Where's your hands at? I just want to know the minutia of it, nuance.
I would say I'm particularly bloody at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like cuts all over the body. The glow probably seems to be flickering. I would say my hand that I'm casting Cure Wounds from is holding. What am I taking? Mostly psychic damage, or probably holding like a gash in my head or something, or maybe trying to like close the wound where the maggots crept in.
Always keep in mind, hit points aren't directly related to you haven't taken damage, or it's just the capacity of which you are no longer conscious when you're hitting 0. So if that's just aneurysm attacks, I guess that works, but Cure Wounds will mitigate that for sure. So you tell us.
Yeah, but like the damage isn't only from that. I've been hit a lot.
You were struck, yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's a lot of cuts on my body as well.
What about your other hand? What's your other hand doing? Where's that at?
Yeah, that's okay. I think it's just holding my bow.
Gotcha.
I mean, it's probably slipped a little, so that the bow is probably leaning on the ground.
Okay.
More like.
I guarantee you there's a reason for all these questions. What footwear are you wearing?
Sandals.
Okay.
Boots.
Just asking.
No, boots. Probably more like muddy combat boots.
Sure. And you have relatively long tip, pointy tip ears. But do you have long hair over them, or shorter hair? I forget.
Short. I have short, dirty blonde hair.
Short, dirty blonde hair. Okay. So here's what happens as you're focusing away from this thing. This creeping, this unintrusive but definitely unwelcoming visage and sound, but it sort of creeps up on you, giving you goosebumps almost by your cheek on your left side, the side which holds your bow, and it says, "She will devour you." But then that's it. Is that the end of your turn? Was that all you meant to do? Just
cast?
I
didn't quite catch what you said that the thing said.
Oh, she said she will devour you.
Do I get a sense of who the she is?
Do you ask?
Let him figure it out. He can figure it out. I'm sure he can just give. I can tell you, I'm definitely not asking. I'm not trying to give us any sign that I'm listening. I'm just trying to think over my head. Who is she? Who is she?
That's up to Branza to kind of figure out. You may try to make a check. What do you think would best get you that information? What's in Branza's head now? Who are you thinking she is? Do you think you need to hit a history or arcana or?
I need to make a check. I think that this is just a ponderance. I don't think there's any more information needed out of it.
Red herring. Okay.
No. I'm saying, like, I don't think Branza will figure it out at this moment. There's too much going on. There's too much stunning him. It's
okay.
just she was
Compartmentalizing,
and it is sending him spiraling.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it. Is this the end of your turn then?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Kuwami, Imandolio, what do you guys do?
Okay, so what we saw was Branza going forward and passing towards his blotter crab, which destroyed one of the enemy's attack participants.
Yeah. Just blew it up in 2 shots.
And now he suddenly just stopped all of a sudden and spaces out.
Who?
Branza.
Branza? Not necessarily. He definitely casts a spell and he's looking around. Not so much inside the crab, more outside, but yeah.
Mclean, what is Branza doing right? Like, what does he look like? Like,
I just asked.
what is he acting? How is he acting like?
Branza is like hunched over, leaning on his bow inside the crab where the crab put him.
You're inside the crab.
Yeah, you said that right.
Yeah, you're inside.
When its turn and put me inside of it.
I mean, you were, yeah, you kind of just dipped into the hole that you made with this kind of window that's an eye. Also, it's odd to really phrase exactly. As you shattered through it, it was both squishy and concrete, but you are within it.
I am trying to find wait, so we need check against Branza right now.
You can tell he's within the crab.
Okay, I'm gonna do another dice. Oh no. He's going to look at Branza just getting carried into the crab. And then, okay, I really think I wasn't teleporting north. Was it?
You're in water.
Yeah, but the crab is like 20 feet tall.
No, he's like leveled with you. He's swimming. He's like kind of outside of the field of
Yeah,
the.
but trying to get like where Branza is like on top of his head, right?
You're not gonna lose any movement trying to get to the crab.
Yeah, but like trying to go on top of it, I can.
Are you trying to go on top over where Branza was, or to
Yeah.
where Branza was?
To where Branza is.
No
Like,
loss of
trying to get-
movement. You get there with your regular speed. You don't even have to dash.
so can I see Branza right now?
You can see specks of him, barely.
Okay, Kuwami thinks that Branza was in, so she's going to.
You saw him go into the same hole he went in. No, you saw him go into the same hole he stepped out of originally.
It's so weird being given information after I made a decision.
I'm sorry, I wasn't clear enough.
Okay, just going to yell out Branza, and she's going to dash towards him again after stabbing this guy once with a dagger.
Yeah, do it.
Yes, 17.
17 is gonna hit that thing. 6 points of piercing damage on that guy. Great.
And 2 under.
Ooh.
Oh wait, she wouldn't do booming blade. Never mind, ignore the 2. She would have just like randomly slashed the thing before dashing towards Branza, like spring up.
Was that effect exactly? What does it cost you, really? Is what I'm asking.
Nothing, but it's for whole play.
So just do it then. You still still damage.
That is not quick with you, not one.
All right.
My damn punches.
Okay.
And not min-max.
All right.
She's going to swim.
Go ahead.
Yes, she's going to swim towards Branza and try to grapple Branza, like try.
You'd have to go inside the hole that is the eye of this thing, sort of broken and sinewy. This guts that kind of float in the water about it, but there's enough of a space that you could squeeze through, for sure.
Okay. Just going to look down at the hole, do a little, like a face of, I don't want to go in there. And then she bites her lips and closes her eyes and jumps in the hole.
Fair. You're inside. Inside is a little worse. The walls are made of flesh, and there's a pedestal in the center, seemingly lacking any kind of object that could be holding it, that could be held within it. But it seems pretty empty or sparse in here. Usually machines of this size, if they have a kind of computer or navigation system, it'd be obviously in front or to the side, next to the front. There's nothing here.
It's a control panel.
No, it's completely empty. So you're a squishy cylinder room that is sort of more flat than cylinder.
Wait, so I don't see Branza in there?
You see Branza. He's the only other thing then besides the flesh.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
18.
You see the God King lizard guy Adasaur image of him floating next to Branza.
Okay. Okay. How long would you say that Kuwami has been on point?
Let's put it this way: the propaganda on Adasaur themselves in your systems was to another level, in which you seeing that entity may bring back some, like, I don't know, flashbacks of a sort, of a time where things were pretty rough in those planets.
Wait, she has been traveling and reading, so I guess she would go from like books and experience, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Okay. She's going to tackle Branza, like just rush forward and yell, Branza! Yeah! And just tackle Branza to the ground.
'Kay. Branza, do you allow yourself to get tackled to the ground?
Yeah, no, I'm not in the state to resist.
Gotcha. Is there anything else that you do as you've tackled Branza down to the ground, Kuwami?
He's going to look towards the image of the dragon thing. He's going to wait. He's releasing his. Now then, grapple rules are so dangerous. Let's see.
What are you doing?
Can I release a grapple as a free action?
Yes.
Okay, then I release the tackle, the grapplers,
Mm-hmm.
then look back at the image of the dungeons and stands up with 15 feet of movement. And she's going to hold out her dagger and say, "Who the heck are you?" I would assume she says something bad to him, so.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn? Because they will, but is that the end? Okay. Before that, the monstrosities outside grow in size. As in, there are dozens and dozens of individuals that share the like of the ones you see now. I won't add them to the map for a reason, which will become clear to you in moments. As they make their attacks, multiple things striking at the giant crab, who is called Crabathon. I'm just making up names now. They and not funny ones too at that. They are struck and defend for the best part, but so then comes Branza's turn, and I have one question only, Branza. Do you accept help from Adasor, who was there with a hand out, ignoring Kuwami, as you are taken down to the ground and you see this towering entity? Half their body is missing. You don't see below their waist, almost as if they're incorporeal, but the rest of them does sort of come in more light slowly as they go into more height, almost as if the power brims from the very horns across their head, these elk-like antler horns. Elk horns? Antler horns? Whatever. The fact of the matter is that as he does look at you get thrown down, he still holds his hand out, hoping you reach and grab for it. He does not request any more than you to try to free him.
I think the tackle to the ground has forced me to look at him clearly for the first time and like forced the attention on him. Can I make an insight check as to what I would be giving up to accept the help?
No insight check necessary, as these are the first thoughts in your mind. Adasor himself will assist you. He shows you a fiery death. He shows you in which where you believe you finish your mission, you plunge into your own goddess, dagger-like weapons, and she breaks in front of you, opening what needs to be open for you to finally clear out this underworld, finally exorcise the curse that has filled it. But this isn't what happens. That final plunge has a flame to it, and as she's struck, there is no door that is open. By your hand that you see, she burns, and a wail, a scream. The image ends almost immediately at that point, as it seems scarring to witness a godlike or Esper level entity be in such pain. They were not long for the world after that amount of pain, and that is what they give you. But you may choose to believe it or not.
Can I do an insight? Can I try to see if it is evil or not?
Who? Adasor?
Yes.
You only see them, so you may make an insight check with disadvantage. Branza, you may make it with advantage.
What is doing? Oh God, minds.
Whoa.
What a great advantage.
What great advantage?
What a great advantage.
As a 10 insight, it's probably some truth to what he's saying. There are dangers in accepting boons from things that you can't clearly understand. Not that this necessarily is a boon, but definitely feels like a warning.
I just realized I just did what we could do about us.
To Kuwami, this thing is the worst thing that has ever existed. Allowing this thing to be is affront to humanity, is affront to elven kind. It's essentially allowing a slaver to continue to run amok. So Branza, I ask, do you accept this hand in not marriage?
I think we go. Kuwami is going to count.
Does she even shout? Is there an action instead that she does?
Wait, there's an action.
Yeah, do you do something in this time? Time is a little dilated at this moment, and you'll understand why, but yes.
I think slowly, in trance-like, with room for people to act in between this. Branza reaching out his hand, but just almost as in a trance.
But you grab it.
Wait, no. Kuiko, stop him. Can I grab him? Can I like slap his hand out?
Kuiko?
Wait, no. Okay, wait. Wait. I swear to God.
You see it now. You see it now.
You're doing great.
You see it now. There's a confusion with the KUs. Okay.
Yes. Kuwami is going to look at Branza and see that he is reaching out his hand and tap his hand and say, "What are you doing? This thing, if we can't let it, we can't let it. We have to destroy this thing." I sound like Iman Dory also. I don't know what you're doing, but don't give in.
All right. The words are uttered. The time is not on your side, as even as you probably instinctively try to knock the hand off of each other's to meet.
Can I say something?
Of course.
I think reaching out my hand and moving towards him, I get within an inch and I pause. Not fully committing, but not sure what to do next.
Gotcha.
Listen to me. You get out your hand. Come here. You tell me.
So do you grab the hand?
I did not hear what he said.
Oh, I'm just like threatening him to leave.
Do you grab the hand, Branza?
Think about it. Would you trust a random lizard guy or someone who has been fighting with you for the last, 8 hours?
Gotcha. It has not been 8 hours. It's been 20 minutes.
How is it trending away?
An hour 20.
It's been an hour, 20 minutes. So it's either listen to a stranger I don't know or listen to a strange demon offering me help that I also don't know.
Lizard King, mind you. Now, he's not a demon. He doesn't have devilish or demonic traits on him.
I think I use demon as just an all-encompassing word to mean something that seems monstrous.
Well, Adisor lived in my meta head, and he says, "Fuck you." Call me a demon out there, you will burn. No, I'm joking.
This is Mclean saying demon.
No, I know.
I mean, what?
I'm being a fool. So I'll just ask right now, even though the hesitation, do you grab the hand?
I have bad experience with accepting offers from these DMs. It's always a huge catch.
Yeah, I've started to experience that as well.
I mean, you almost died in the light, which was supposed to be a good thing.
If the lady warned you.
You're definitely so power.
I pause and then slap the hand away and turn away.
You're too late now.
Desperate as I am, this is the path I've chosen.
And it seems to burn away with a smile on his face. As you know, it isn't gone, but could you roll me d6, McLean? Okay. You are at level 5 exhaustion.
That's dead.
No, level 6 is dead, I believe.
Okay, let me check what is level 5 exhaustion.
I can pull it up literally right now.
Okay, yes, I found it.
But level 6 is dead. For sure.
It is. Let's see, disadvantage on ability check, speed tap, you literally can't move and you have passed your massive points.
Oh, but he does move as flames surround Branza and fire whips around him. He instinctively rushes outside and almost scans around, like doing a 360 in the air, not moving to swim, though. The water around him evaporates with such an intensity. It is hard to look at what Branza is right now, but what he is no longer Branza anymore. He's just more fire person than anything. And as they have stepped out, it seems that there was some sort of holy intervention as
you ran outside.
it did take 20 fire damage then.
Okay, that's fine. I accept that.
Yes.
At 57, it's be like
Great.
seeing Branza is still on fire and seeing him try to rush outside.
Great. That's reduced, by the way. But as Branza's body does make it outside, seemingly like, again, through pure will, each of these octopi individuals that were after or trying to strike at or destroy Branza or anything that he is connected with burn. They burn in fire. One that licks about in reds and oranges. The point in which these individuals, these things are simply just orbs of ash that sort of just bob in place now. The sickness that was over your body ripped out, at first painful, Branza, but to you it no longer feels like anything, as you are so drained that you are no longer able to move as you linger in the water, the effect long gone, and everything that was attacking the city underwater was destroyed. But
you became a nuke.
On your wrist is a tattoo of a fire and an elven, and primordial. There are many phrases within the tattoo. Given enough time, you could probably decipher them. We are out of combat. The crab thing still slowly follows Branza a bit, almost sort of cradles him as he seems to be very tired. But that's it. That's the combat. You took some fire damage, Kuwami. Imandolia is confused about what just happened. What do you guys do?
How many is Branza again?
In the water, very light.
Recover from me personally. I need to recover from what just happened.
What do you mean? This is normal day stuff. It happens every day.
I'm sitting on the floor of my room, my mouth agape. I just like feverishly flip through my player's handbook to find exhaustion stuff.
You are not dead.
I don't think I can finish a full thought at this moment.
Okay. We could take a break if that is necessary.
No. It's okay. I'm probably exaggerating.
No, I understand. I mean, it's a daunting experience, becoming a nuke, I guess.
Don't worry. You get used to this stimulation and soon you'll feel nothing like creating. Can't leave.
You nuked the enemies in the game, and then you nuked my brain.
Yeah. That's not the worst of the problems. Should probably get those tattoos checked out, but yeah.
I need to sleep for 40 hours to remove the exhaustion.
Or get a cleric.
Do you know how expensive those are? We don't have that kind of thing.
Also, I need to be carried.
Yes, I was going to ask Kuwami to carry you. But they're all about, and Kuwami is going to ask if I indulge to do that.
The crab's doing just a good job. Let's try to get it to follow us. Come! This way. This it's not listening to me. It's just is it even looking at me? I don't know. Branza, are you alright up there? Branza? He looks alive.
Wait, where is Branza right now?
The crab is like holding him, like cradling him with his one claw. One massive claw.
Okay, before we try and get him out, before we do things the body is evil.
Sure. You go to the Branza, you pull him off the claw. The crab sort of pulls back for a second, but as you kind of like are like also pulling back when they pull back, you know, as cautiously as you approach them, you grab Branza again, but at this, the crab lets you grab the guy, and in this they sort of maybe eye you a bit more than you're comfortable with, and eventually you lift them off, and the crab notices you're not attacking or striking or trying to abscond with the body in any way. Not that you can, because it's going to track him wherever he goes, but you have him.
Okay. I was going to go to see if she could actually get him, but she's going to say, "Go ahead and be. We need to lose some weight," as she carries him back down to the water, or at least to the ground against.
You're already underwater, so they're actually pretty light comparably.
Hey, you okay? He's going to lay him on the ground, like right next to you, man.
Does Branza say anything? You are able to say stuff. Sounds about right. We should get him looked at, I think.
Is he dead?
He pokes you. Maybe.
Is there a healer nearby that cool would know about, like Catherine or something?
Wait, what? Repeat all that?
Is there like a healer or like a cleric nearby?
Yes. So, the police station has a bit of a med bay situation going on there. Do you guys go there? Do you walk all the way or swim all the way over there with the giant crab that is no longer being attacked because people saw Branza around it?
Is the light still there?
Oh, this guy is shining brighter than ever before.
Okay. As an open thing, I will want to say like, I can barely see him directly, but we should take him to his healer.
Excellent.
So
So we are going to what the fuck? Okay. We are going to the police station then, right?
let's Ima, can you carry him? I don't think I can.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's got him. The crab still follows. Okay, let me put this here and see what happens. Because situation is not as simple as you think. As you approach this place, lackluster personnel. Did I grab the wrong thing? I grabbed the wrong thing.
Think about it carefully. It is a very well executed plot that makes me very glad I didn't fix the lights of the other thing. I applaud you.
For what? And who?
I don't know. Good story. 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Branza. Mclean, how are you feeling?
I'm recovering. I'm feeling good. The role play is going hard right now.
Don't worry. One week is more than 45 hours, so you will recover it.
Yeah, no, I'll be good. This is cool.
Okay.
The role play is going hard right now.
Yes.
It's
So
more like I'm forcing myself, I say. But it's fun.
all right.
You're doing great.
I hope so.
You're doing great.
All right. So I
You just
have.
gotta remember that you're Kuwami and not Queen.
I
That's
say
fun.
please. I'm switching the catchphrase of bandit from Kuwami to something else. Like, pixies.
Oh yeah, because you are a fairy princess Jedi.
Oh, you have no
Fairy
idea how
Princess
much I'm doing.
Jedi. Quote unquote.
You know what? As a wit, you can find something. Oh wait, as an other place.
Mhm.
I am considering a pixie from Asia. And it would be so hilarious.
Nice.
All right. What's up, man? You back? How's work? Nice.
Nice job.
All right. Really, what's gonna happen is you guys try to approach this police station, right? I'm looking for you, Mandolia, and obviously I'm struggling because I didn't prepare for all of this to happen this way. My friend Mclean, he's upended my whole campaign again, 2 in a row. Oh, nice.
What do you mean?
Well, first killed the crab guy, and then second, not be freed of this nonsense, but that's a whole different thing. Don't worry about it.
Because I said no. I
Yes.
upended the Hulk.
Yes. Said no. So you're making me work now. I like doing things easy, but you know.
Okay, you just nuked me, so it's even.
I mean, is it? Is it?
Too much of a distracting fight, so I'm sorry for that.
All right. I give up. I don't know where Ima Andolia is with the right numbers, so I'll just take the wrong numbers and fix it.
For the next 10 minutes, while you do stuff, like Kuwami is just looking left and right trying to find the ship. She pokes at Branza every now and then to see if he's alive.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? And I want you guys to understand. Branza's not dead. He's just really screwed. And in the case for, like, if a combat ensues, it may be problematic, and Imandolia might have to drop him. But put yourselves on this map as we are approaching the police station to get into the med bay. But you are met with several entities that seem to specifically block your passage through. So just put yourselves anywhere with Imandolia. Please and thank you. While I figure this thing out here.
Can I ask who's carrying me?
Well, Imandolia is currently carrying you.
By the way, the crystal head is still holding 8 pounds of Galia like behind you.
The who?
The 8 pounds of Galia like Kuwami is still holding it with the mage hand.
Oh my gosh. That mage hand, I swear to God, that thing just ruins everything about games.
What do you mean?
They should have some kind of concentration thing or something, I don't know. Like,
What do you mean? I'm not using it for combat, I'm using it for roleplay. You know,
yeah, no, that's what I mean. I'm like, I don't want to see it. I can't again. Listen, I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna go through this other side. Yes, they're all there. How nice. Let's do that. 4 people died. Okay. 1, 2. I want to say 3 and 4. That's interesting. Okay. So then we have these. Grab, copy. Excellent. So you guys are met with some individuals in front of the police station. They seem to be of different origins, these folk. One of them some sort of maybe a bug. The other one looks to be some sort of blue-hued individual, maybe a water elf. It's unclear, but their clothing is clearly indicative of somebody who is not from this place. Specifically speaking, someone who may have traveled about the cosmos and collected things like what's around their hips and the cloaks and that they have, and effectively the high-tech weaponry and items they carry. But they sort of reach to meet you and are in front of the police station before you can reach it, and they sort of intuit that this is your heading, and thus continue to stay in the way as there are a sparse amount of what do you call it, cops around.
Wait, a very random question. How is Iman know that you can make Branza, like piggyback?
Yeah, like one-handed over his shoulder kind of deal.
Okay.
But yeah, what do you guys say or do? Branza, you can still act as at everything Branza would do. You just have everything there minus the last one, which is death.
You just feel very tired, but you can still speak. I'll let you speak if you want.
Branza's good to just chill and groan for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little bit exhausted after being a nuke.
Okay.
Is that you or is that Branza or Mclean?
Both.
I'm saying the sounds what Branza is making right now is and then maybe a little bit of like broken Elvish talking about a lizard king.
You would get a nudge from Imandolia as you're approaching these individuals. That would be like further than this place. I'd say about other 10 feet back. So if we keep walking, we will meet them. So really, Kuwami looks like it's up to you. As Imandolia just is nervously looking back, trying to nudge Branza as he's not responding. But what happens?
Back that was out. Okay. So Kuwami doesn't try to like nonchalantly go around them, like spin around them.
She tries. Yeah. The moment you try, that one just like backs up that bit, and then you're blocked 100%. Like you can tell that they sort of just get in the way right there.
She steps back a bit.
Yeah, this one gives you a smirk on their face, and you do see that they sort of have what is colloquially known as a fire saber, or a light beam emitter, as other circles have called it, but it is not on. But she holds it within her hand, casually, ready to use. The other folk around also are carrying weapons of a different type. A massive gun for one of them. Another with another type of hand gun type weapon, and then a more dressed for import. They sort of have the accolades that they may have collected over time on their chest, but upon simple inspection you can tell that these accolades are probably taken from someone else's earnings, and pirated seems to be the synonym that we wish to use.
No, guys, they should play. Kuwami is going to go again. Before she steps back, and the guy goes like, "Why, hello there. My friend here is deeply wounded. I would appreciate if you would let us use the facility to show you back up." She says this in a very a cheery tone, I guess.
Yeah. You hear from the one in front of you. They just go as they sort of scrunch up their eyebrows. But as the other one, the one that seems to have all this accoutrement of some kind of captain, they just approach, and they point at the collective of you, the three, and they ask, still in the way of the door, "So which one of you? It's him, isn't it? With the light? Yep. All right. Give him to us. You guys can go free, but we need to take him."
Okay, very sus. I'm gonna try and see through the lie.
Sure. Is it a lie?
I'm almost 80% sure it's a lie.
Okay. Make well, that's what you're trying to figure out, to see if it is a lie. Yeah. Make an insight check.
Inside.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, finally a good roll.
Yeah. It's very rare to hear about these individuals. They do come in different colors, shapes, sizes, but the one thing that they've always been known to do is appear in points of factors that can shift or change the universe, in which mortals shouldn't really be dealing with.
Wait, can you say that again? I feel like I heard that wrong.
This is a group that collectively works to keep things from destroying the universe.
Sounds
they're called the Literal Collective, but
okay.
the Clockwork Collective, as they are known, with their badges on their chest, only depicted in certain planets and ruins long been lost to time. These people, I mean, they shouldn't be in this time. They shouldn't be here at this point. They shouldn't exist.
Right. So it's like, I see something on them that is something wrong or past that they should not be having. or should they be existing because of how long it was before?
Yeah.
And it was basically a group of people trying to preserve the universe integrity.
Yep, there are time cops in front of you.
I also was okay, about 60. So
I like how Kuwami is just based off role decisions only.
yes, I'm trying to do it like Kuwami is somewhat random compared to Kuiko, where I have absolute proof of why she's doing stuff. But not Kuwami is random.
I would just like to say you didn't have to buy dice for that. You could just like use a quarter
No, it's absolutely
or any coin.
It's funny.
Sure. Just stop wasting your money. That's what I want to get to. Like,
It's not a waste, it's an investment.
No. All right, let's move on.
Okay, Bobby is going to like do that weird thing with her forehead, like a little. Wait, so does she think that they are lying?
No, she does not.
She's going to look back at Branza and Mira, and then look back at them and goes, wait, no, she doesn't say, she's going to go back, look at it and say, would you mind if I follow? I can help you too. And she like shows a little bit of presentation of sparks to symbolize that she can cast magic to help with as well.
The moment those sparks come up, everybody goes for like their weapon. Realize you're not actually casting a spell to hurt anyone, and they sort of relax in their demeanor at that. All of them flinch, but the big one, who flinches like rather late, and reacts thus so even late, by not shooting you. Being told, no, Jim, it's fine. All right. The rest of them kind of look at Kuwami like, dude, you almost died, in their face. But the captain is more welcoming to that idea. She says, yes, are you seeking to talk to the collective, the board heads? Are you seeking for employment?
No, I'm just here to get myself into a med bay or over. Look at her.
Oh.
And she's just like this jazz hands of pointing to Branza. Once I saw.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's not really allowed unless like you're trying to work for the collective, really. But I'll say this. Okay. Do you have any copper?
Do I have any copper? I have copper coins. Does those count?
Sure. How many copper coins do you have?
She thinks for a second and one which like under her cloak and hands out like 100 copper.
You pull out 100 copper in front of her?
Like just a handful. I don't know how much 100 look like. Like I don't know.
Do you actually have 100 copper, like an actual coin?
I think that's everything in the gold. I don't know.
Well, you tell me. How much would you have spread it? How much copper would you presumably have? How much copper would you even take out if you have that much?
Considering the current economy I've seen in this world, I would assume she would only have like 50 of them.
Okay, so how much do you put out?
50 of them.
Oh, sweet. Could I have that?
She looks at that. Who is talking?
The one with the blue hair up here. I think that's blue hair. Can't tell.
she's going to do like that swipe trick and hide the cup and say, well, if you help my friend, and just like a little shrug.
Well, yeah. We just need more copper to power the machine. Really, I'll take it in any form. Coins is easy enough to feed into the. But yeah.
Okay then. Alright, we have a deal. And she goes for a handshake.
Well, she doesn't take your handshake. She just kind of like wants to accept the copper first before the handshake. She's like kind of like awkwardly trying to keep her hands together, but also like, do I want the handshake? No, I need the copper. Like, give me the copper.
She looks at her and then she hands her the copper.
Okay. After handing her the copper, she kind of just softly skitters slightly to the side. Says, "Jim, grab it." And then Jim just holds one hand out, and he accepts all the coins. And then after she wipes her hand, she holds her hand out to you to shake it. Great, we have a deal. One passenger, one light bearer. The other one's already captured. Let's go.
The other one's what?
Already captured. Come on, we don't have time to waste.
Wait, a carrier alights in a... Oh wait, I'm saying this unclear. Like, what a carrier alights in a capture?
Yeah, I got a carrier light already captured. And then that's another right there. Don't know why they have this and why it's split. It's an odd occurrence. It's very rarely split. I mean, I guess that's why this guy is not a lich or anything like that. But yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna roll another check real quick for myself.
Sure. I mean,
A 19. Okay, she's going to act dumb and be like, wait. No, like, she doesn't say this, but like, wait. Light spell. She looks right at Branza and sees it literally evolves light right now. And then she turns back and goes, what do you mean capture? She stands back a little.
well, we have to extract the light. Most folk don't come so easily. This guy doesn't seem like he's gonna put up a fight though. Thankfully you guys didn't. I had to put you down. It'd be awkward.
I'm gonna say an Elvish germaphobe, but just like kind of like incoherently mumbling in Elvish.
Anyway, I can finish learning one can tell they are like from that 19 level.
20.
No, I got that.
Oh, for your thing. Okay. So
she's going to go like, what do you do with the capture item then? Sorry, I'm not really familiar for the protocol and stuff. She does a very out of character why that.
she at this point starts tapping at her feet, and she's kind of looking around as if she's trying to find something or spot something, but as that happens, the big guy does approach, goes all the way up to Imandolia, who's holding Branza, and holds his hand out. He had already put away the copper, but does Imandolia give him off? So what's happening here? He seems slightly defensive and unsure what's happening. He's not going to hand over Branza so easily.
He's going to repeat a question, but this time in a very serious tone, and the sparkles that she cast before now sparkles harder and says, what do you do to light business?
Again, she does do the look around, but this time she regards you. She says, listen, we shouldn't talk about this in the open here, especially not in front of them. but there are several police officers outside who seem to be wondering what is going on outside proper. But when I don't know why he's doing that, but when yeah, when Imandolia is kind of pulling back, she says, "Wait, we should all go immediately. Listen, just follow us, please. Could you?"
I'm going to do another insight check on whether they are going to do about Branza and Iman.
Sure. Although I will say your 20 still applies.
Okay. Thank you.
But they don't seem to want to harm.
He does that very, very hard eye squinting thing. And after a while, she bounces back and says, "Okay, let's go then." And march on into the door.
No, this way. And she pulls out a key of golden make. This key sort of rotates in its own right, and once it's fixed in itself in the position that it needs to be, as she kind of just jimmies it a bit by the handle, she shoves it towards the air. A door apparates, and then she unlocks it and walks in. Do you guys follow? She's the only one that walks in. Everyone else waits for you.
She's going to walk towards the door, but on the way she's going to whisper to Iman and say, "Keep it going up."
Got it. As he slowly approaches the door and then goes in.
And hopefully still carrying Branza.
Yeah. Do you go in?
She skips into the door.
Yeah. All right. Since we're now hundreds of millions of thousands of miles away from the boat that we were going to get in, we find ourselves in a place where obviously will be theater of the mind, because I didn't think about this actually happening, or at least I thought you guys would probably run. The room seems to... It's a massive hallway. There are things that would resemble Modrons, if not more beautiful, more crafted with care. They seem to be limbless and just more flat in their own right, but there are several shapes floating about without care or concern of who you are, what you do. But as you walk this hallway that you can only assume leads to the rest of the Clockwork Collective, there seems to be a weight of time lifting off of you, having been drained of energies or kept at low health. It dissipates here. The very effect that was fully having drained Branza goes away. Imandolia soon finds himself with a squirming Branza who seems to have most of his energies returned and is no longer exhausted. And at the end of this hallway, a few 4 minutes long walk that, well, tell me, Mclean, does Branza get up and walk for himself?
Pretend to be sick, so that you don't have to walk for 4 minutes.
Well, here's the thing. Mclean might have fallen asleep already.
I think, regardless of the level of exhaustion, Branza is in like a delusional state where all he can see or think of is an all-consuming fire.
Yeah. So still carried then.
Quick was going to cast this prestidigitation.
Sure.
Runs out.
Yeah. You guys may also act like a long rest has happened.
Hey, finally, no slots.
Does that include Branza?
Yes, of course.
That's tight. Hey, I can cast Shadow Blade again. Yay.
Yeah.
Branza waves his hand out and goes, whoosh. As it try to send the fire away from him.
Well, he just looks at you. You and I could just, I don't know, like.
When you say send the fire away from you, what does Branza mean? What do you mean?
Branza still feels as though he's being consumed by the fire of the
Okay. So you're just trying to wave it away, though. Yeah.
Wait.
Like.
Or metaphysically
Yeah.
wave it away.
Yeah.
Just Kuwami.
Which one? Casually wave it away or metaphysically wave it away?
I mean, I think like physically he's trying. He makes the motion of like flinging his hand out to move the fire away.
Okay.
But it is all in his head.
Yeah. Got it.
I think he's walking now.
Okay. So again, after a bit of a walk, barely 4 minutes, 2 for Branza, you guys approach a massive golden door. This door takes about 7 minutes to open, as it has a clink, then a crack, then you hear like a slide, a thunk, and then you start seeing the door open, and it's just like it's just grinding, and then you realize why it's taking so long. The door is about 10 feet thick, and once it is open, it literally opens for 10 feet worth of space. There's this massive 30-foot tall and wide door that barely opens for you guys. And do you approach? Do you go in? There is a beaming light on the other side. You cannot see within it.
Kuwami is looking around the entire time. Like, whoa, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. The entire time.
If you were to ever really point at anything, it would follow you for moments and then go on its merry way, as if they are playful things. These entities that float about, these cherubs that you do find, these angelic entities, and also horned. Ironically, it seems that there is no vanilla version of what should be here, as there are all types of things that carry both celestial objects, demonic, or even technological in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, do you guys go in the door that all of these people go in, except for the big one who's behind you?
Well, Branza, you're the captain.
I don't feel like a Captain Kuwami. I feel like a plague.
Do you feel like eating? she's going to hold up a ration and flavor it to be something like steak or something else.
Eating would help, thank you.
Yay, you taste the steak taste ration. That is the presentation.
It is delicious.
Emma, you want one? She says that as she eats another ration of food.
If we go through this door, there is no guarantee we make it out alive.
Yeah, so we should talk about good food before we go in. And she munches another bites.
I think I'm good.
Get this off.
He goes in.
Even goes in.
Yeah. He's sort of enchanted by the light, but he sees only concern.
Kuwami skill set seemingly completely oblivious of everything. And it's like, oh, maybe there's more interesting stuff in there.
I think Branza double takes seeing Emo walk in and then just hurriedly stumbles after him.
Okay. Are we all in?
Yeah.
Alright, as you are followed by the larger entity, it seems that now around every single person's wrists in this place seems to be several words that just float around them. It does read in script of a type that you can understand, essentially magica or magic or whatever you best describe it as. Yes. But you can tell that these things are things that tag and track you if you were to cast spells. Maybe attack someone, possibly even harm or insult another. You're not sure what exactly it is tracking, but the magics are clear here. It's doing something to figure out something, but it's connected to your magic. It's connected to your actions, but it is not active, as they are currently dormant, slow moving bracelets over your wrist. As all of you do approach the lady with the blue hair, she taps at her palm itself, right near where the wristband would be, effectively, and she says, don't cast any spells here unless you want to be warded and then gagged and then put in the box and then sent to the judges, which isn't a fun experience, to be honest with you. Is not worth it. Just avoid doing any magics around the and I think she would call it the garden. But as you guys pass by these buildings that seem to almost appear as you approach, they are part of the hallway, and yet when you walk forward, every couple of 30 feet ahead, there's a new thing in front, a new shop or residence building, or possibly just a place to sit around and eat your pastries and read your tablets. I realize tablets today sounds like a weird word. I don't like it. I'll rather use scripture. No, like that either. Read your papers. Sure.
Thanks.
It's so annoying to see my son and on a tablet all day long. I'm just like, this is killing me. Anyways, that's why I take it away from him. But
Nice.
I'm a bully. As you guys go through all of this, you eventually are pulled to a corner of one of the approaching buildings that is about 20 buildings in, but the walk seems to go faster than you think. You see the buildings rush past you. Your steps seem to be slightly doubled for what you think you're moving for, and when you arrive, you're making the right into this building that again apparates out of nowhere. There's a wall there, and now there's a building there. She opens the door just fine, and there seems to be what looks like a schoolroom with the desks all about. There are about 8 people and about 30 empty desks in sparse locations, and there is a lecture occurring, and Shren is in the back seat, and she's just grounding to herself with her head down on the table itself. The lecture continues, and if you find yourself crowded by many entities of the aberration kind, just make sure to click on the button provided to you by the nearest collective association or clockwork personnel. Any questions for lesson plan 32 out of 844?
Sounds like hell.
Did you say something? He points to Kuwami, who's probably saying, sounds like hell. Did you have a question?
She speeds up.
I'm sorry?
She just speeds up a single thing.
I don't get it. What are you saying?
Like she just speeds up after realizing she was hurt.
Oh, no one else is moving. They stopped. Everyone stopped.
Oh.
They as the instructor kind of regards you, realizes you're not interested, and then he moves on, continues with the next lesson. Shren did happen to put her head up, looks, and then she's like, ah. But you can tell that there's at least some sort of, at least I don't have to suffer with this in this alone face. But this blue-haired individual who's yet to give you her name, she says, yeah, so just sit here, you'll find out all about your light, and then we'll get the extraction procedure started. It takes a long time, so just be sure to talk to them since you came in late to the lesson. Just be sure to talk to them before you leave, so you can get your locator tag. This is just to protect you in case there's any monsters that go in through wormholes to eat you.
Yes, she does like those things.
She looks to you after looking at Branza and explaining that to Branza, and then she's like, oh, okay. Right. Well, my job is done. I'm only here to collect. We didn't take any of your belongings, right? We didn't hurt you guys, right? I'm not sure. It was a rough day. We've been here since earlier. Oh. That was you? Huh.
Is that not normal for people here?
Well, I mean, I never seen the light do that before. Not really. She's gonna make an insight check. Excellent. The number I needed. Oh, thank you. She looks at you, and at first glance, she is like, "No, yeah, it's fine," but she's giving you an eye, and then she says, "No, wait, hold on. You're a light bearer, right? Did you pick up a light from something? Did something give you massive power? Can you blast things now or do something cool you never done before? And does any of this sound familiar to you? You look like it. That's what I'm asking."
I was given a light, but it just kind of let me do something I could already do more.
Yeah. That sounds like the light. The blowy up part, I'm not sure where that's from. Okay.
No all-consuming fire that feels like it's scorching every inch of your skin.
I'm sorry, what? You said all-consuming? She does like a 10-foot sprint to like near the door. She lifts a kind of like this emergency kind of little case. And then she touches the button inside the case, and then the whole room turns red. There's this bright light that just keeps spinning. A bit of a chime that's like, and then she pulls out her gun and she just holds it there. She's like, it should be nothing, but just don't move from where you are, okay? The rest of her crew kind of are alerted, and they pull out their weapons, but they see that she's not shooting, so they haven't attacked you yet. The lady with the saber, the lightsaber, effectively, she technically does not start up her weapon. She is more calm in this situation, having decided she doesn't care. But do you guys do anything in this?
Kuwami is standing on Branza between the two and goes like, hey now, just calm down. But she is actually reaching for the battle behind and to attack if necessary.
Yeah. Perfectly fair. There is a moment or two after the lady answers that more people start to arrive, but she does say, it should be fine. Again, as long as we clear it up and make sure that it's only the light, or if you have some other nonsense going on with you. Let me make another roll. This one's an Arcana check now. And she can't figure it out. We just gotta make sure you're not cursed or anything. To be honest with you, it's part of the process. Just give us a second. The people eventually arrive. They seem to come in hazmat suits. They have this. It looks to be like, just imagine like the back half of an AK-47, but then the front half, quote unquote, if you call it that, is like a big satellite dish. They show up, and then they kind of look to the closest person to the alarm, which is again a blue-haired lady, and she kind of just points to Branza, and they walk up to Branza and they start like pointing these things at you. They're like, makes no noise, makes no light. They're just pointing that at you. It looks like they're gonna shoot at you. It just visually looks like they're lifting a weapon and about to shoot at you, almost as if your literal, how do you call it? Mutation is triggering. I believe you still have that, right?
Which mutation?
Do you fear the weapons being drawn effectively? Yes. It is triggering in this point to a degree, so much so as you can only assume these things are weapons. Nothing happens because in reality they don't shoot you, because again there's no noise, there's no light, but it's really my way of asking, I guess, if Branza pulls back or skittish in this point or does something. Really, you could have been persuaded easily by this lady saying, no, it's perfectly fine, let them do what they're doing. Or not.
I think, like, there's a lot of people here surrounding us, right?
No, not really. Her people seem to have only picked up their arms because she pulled out her gun from the holster. They're not pointing at you. But they do seem ready if something happens to make it happen. To be quick with action.
I think I look worried, but I'm not gonna act on anything.
Okay.
While Kuwami was skittish and he's just very nonchalant.
With weapon in hand. Imandolia cautiously puts a hand on his hip. He is ready to lift up this weapon. He's kind of playing them. He's grabbing the weapon that's definitely broken, but he has his left hand on effectively the pump of the shotgun he's been using, which is the only weapon he has left. But well, let's check. Let's see if in this time he could have been able to do something. Damn it! Cool. We gotta get Kuwami to look at that gun, but it's so meta if he does. Anyways, there comes a point in which you realize, obviously, Branza, that you aren't being attacked or struck by anything, or if they are doing anything to you, you're not noticing yet. But eventually, one of them drops their thing, and he says, "It's a Class A." Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh shit! The other one holding the one who's cursing, by the way, was the blue hair lady. The one who's still holding the satellite dish, they sort of recoil to them hearing as a category A, and then they drop the gun for a second and then lift it back up, and then they're like, okay. It seems to be a Esper sort, halved somehow. I'm not sure how we. The other half is here, and then he's like looking around. It's her, and he points to Shren, who was getting up to approach. Shren, who is an NPC that I don't believe you've met. It sounds like what?
It's not.
I'm sorry, Danny?
Sounds like it's Branza's turn this time, because I am not interjecting.
Oh. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Branza, what do you do in this time as you're hearing Category A, Esper, must be split. There's the other one.
I know that it wasn't Ayala and Esper.
Yes.
I'm thinking, like, what do they mean, Esper? Why are Shren and I being talked about like those, like them? What's going on? I think panic might be starting to set in.
Sure. By this point, Shren definitely does approach by you, and she, in fact, seems defensive in the way any sibling would. And but she doesn't act on it. She just seems to kind of gauge the situation for a second before she does speak up. Yet in all this, the blue-haired lady, she kind of she picks up this sort of device from her waist as well, one that was hanging on some kind of holster, similar to the gun. Is just a flat, long holster. She does pull it out and she starts messing around with this thing. It's like a flat glass item, about 3x4, but very thin, maybe less than half an inch. But as she sort of clicks and taps and swipes at this thing, she eventually takes all 4 of her fingers and swipes down on it, and she points the glass towards Branza, and she says, "Could you point your eyes to this, please? Do you look at this mirror that's pointed at you?"
Yeah.
In the mirror, there are 2 images besides yourself.
There are 2 eyes besides myself?
There are 2 images that you notice besides yourself. So you see yourself, and then to just like a blurry effect on you, there are 2 different images on your person. The problem is they look nearly identical, yet you can tell the differences. One, it is clear. One looks very similar to your mother. One which you could equate to be Ayala, given the type of skin she seems to bear. This wooden exterior, old and cracked, but still holding on to some youth to this long-aged entity. And despite that, they seem to sort of be dormant in all regard, almost as if it's just really your blood that you're looking at, not anything more than that. The other one is a frightening sight because it looked uncannily similar to the other one, yet as you even stare for a second longer than you should, your eyes begin to feel as if they're being gouged out. Your ears seem to want to burst as there is now screeching or cracking or some sort of yelp that is, well, next to you. But you hear, "Do not look at me!" And that entity which speaks the words "do not look at me" is a monster. It's a cracked, golden skinned entity with, I want to say, red leaking from them in parts of the crack. Could you make a history check?
Sure thing. I accidentally clicked X on the character sheet instead of just minimizing it.
Take your time.
Yes. The pain.
Take note.
20.
Take note. You want nat 20s? Click out your character sheet.
Wow.
When you looked upon this person, and as you can feel You don't see it. You can feel, as you could only see the eyes. You can feel that you have a soft hand holding onto you. We'll call it fate on your right hand. Fate will always be there, regardless what path you choose. And the good thing about fate, no, hell no. This game is a full 100% railroad. Doesn't exist in this campaign because you guys railroad the shit out of me just now. As you are connected to fate is connected to you, but this fate that you have is closely connected to Ayala. That does not mean that Ayala has control over your fate. It just means that this is the closest thing you will resemble to. It is something akin to a precursor to your chosen path. It's been done before. Many heroes have risen up in a god or entity or a decision, maybe even just a word's name. It's ambiguous. Some people are defenders of time, like you know, currently around you. There are several. In this case, though, as your left hand is being gripped, it has a lock around your fingers almost. It does not want to let go. This grip is stiffening its own onto you. And the strength is unbearing, almost as if it does not want to let go. It will not let go.
If I can let you go.
But this is Ohe.
What?
Ohe has grabbed you somehow.
Oh no.
She's trying to manipulate you.
Oh hell. Why is this bad?
You?
How is Ohe trying to manipulate?
It's easy. As soon as you see her, you see that bow that you carry grow and flare. Tendrils of fire lick out of it.
Oh right. Oh no, this is very bad. Oh no.
I didn't hear anything after tendrils of fire like out.
Yeah, I said nothing. Is why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is very bad. Oh god. I guess she wasn't stopped before.
We're gonna need a containment unit here.
Okay. Yes, Banner. For my sake, please.
Any thoughts, Branza? Anything that you do, or Kuwami for that fact?
If you don't do anything, then I'm just gonna have Kuiko like save Branza. Are you okay?
Kuwami, you mean?
Like Branza, you okay?
I'm still looking into the mirror, right?
Sure. Ohe has already looked away, but you still see her. She's like livid at the moment. She looks pissed.
Do I see her?
You don't see anything other than Branza looking at himself,
What does it look like she's doing in the mirror?
literally looking away. Like she does not want to see you see her, or see her see herself through you. You're not sure. There's a lot to unpack in that, but yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't want me to see her.
Or she doesn't want to see her through you.
I'm gonna look around at the other people in this room. Who is that? In the mirror, who is that? She's looking away.
And I.
So you say that, and the moment you say that, the blue hair lady who is definitely holding this phone, she clicks a button, or she just pinches the glass, and it seems to like take a screenshot. And then she turns, and then she says, "Okay, give me a second. I'll manipulate it in a bit."
And I try to look into the girl, like, what do you mean? And she just look to the side of it.
Yeah. When you look to the side of it, you can tell that she's messing around with some glyphs. She's trying to adjust it so that she could see what was witnessed. So she's like messing around with it. She's moving stuff about, kind of like pinching and grabbing little letters and stuff, moving things about. It's a bit of a tedious process. It actually takes about 8 minutes total.
And I nudge it. Like, and I nudge on the Branza and look at the mirror.
Wait, what are you doing?
Like, I look at the phone now, and I look at the mirror.
It is one and the same. Take it.
Wait.
Yeah, it is one and the same. But when she does finish, because what you saw was nothing. All you see is like her hands in the mirror. And eventually, oh no, pardon, because you took a screenshot. All you see was Branza, basically stock photo of him or his face, really. And then eventually. I didn't hear that, but give me a second. Eventually, as she corrects the glyphs to the level that she needs it to be, there is sort of a blurry version of what Branza saw. It doesn't have Branza in the picture anymore, but you can see that there's this a sort of a split in an aura, as you see the shape of Branza's head effectively, and it just seems like there's two souls vying for its space or attention. You're not sure which exactly, because it's also in the head and you can't see anything else. It's a very small screenshot.
Do I recognize it?
It looks like a Esper entity of some sort, or some kind of curse. Upon some moments, one of the other individuals with the blue hair lady shows up. They just approach, and they start going through a catalog. And they're like, "Is it that one?" No. They keep going. No. They go again, and then they stop real quick after that one. That's probably it. They examine it a bit. They examine it openly in front of you guys. Do you guys wish to make intelligence checks as well with
yes,
them?
Intelligence. That's very well. A +4. I gotta roll the same. Okay.
It's clear to them earlier, but to you guys it comes almost as quick. And in fact, as they sort of deduce the situation's heaviness, they sort of whisper to the one next to them that's showing them that had showed them the other images, the more clear concrete images. One of specifically a volcano of a sort. They sort of put them side by side, and in the text it's saying several names. One of them is Ohe. Other things like Morning Star, other things like Red Star, other things like Forever Ember. It's odd because where they end up going to is a different page that kind of doesn't really follow the volcano aspects, but instead goes towards the light aspect. And there is a bit of an excerpt in which it explains that Ohe is a sleeping giant. And in that, you guys obviously from the bat, from when they started whispering, you guys can see that this is that primordial god that has been visiting port and kind of trying to take it over and really puppeting in the background and making a lot of people afraid, and honestly probably the quickest growing cultist group that you've ever seen as of recent. And Adasor had a pretty good following, so saying that on the planet that he owned and controlled is saying a lot. Yet, as they say, it says seems to be a Vulcan type of vampire, some feeder. It's definitely a god eater. Yeah, this is gonna require some heavy magics. Yes. So she puts her gun away, the blue hair lady, and she approaches you, Branza. She holds her hand out to you, and she says, Alexi. She's telling you her name to Branza, at least. Alexi. No, don't stop. You're gonna make man, I didn't realize that I'm using that. Shit. Ruined my names already. Branza. Nice to. No, it isn't nice to meet you. It's hard to meet you. Branza, my friend, I gotta tell you, it's not looking great. We may have to take this to the High Court. Have you ever dealt with a cleric?
Oh, I have. And Chloe just stands before like waving her hands.
Right. So clerics usually are stingy. And like require usually like resources to get their stuff done. Luckily here we have a good amount of resources, and thankfully, thanks to the copper you guys gave me, which is basically the rarest thing here, we could pretty much streamline you to getting the operation done soon, especially since I've already put you up to be next in line, since you have a category A, it seems. Have you ever heard of Ohe, the primordial destroyer?
Back up a second.
How much?
Operation Category A. What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
It means that you're critically ill. Robbie says, silly.
You're not that far off, to be honest with you. It effectively means that you have accepted a deal with an entity that may or may not be in the best interest of the planet or cosmos in which we reside in which you reside in, or in which we reside in, for the latter. Obviously, this would behoove us to take care of it as soon as possible. The problem being is that you actually accepted it. Usually they just cling on to people. So this usually bumps it up to a category B or A or S, depending how latched they are. You again accepted it apparently. She looks to the guy who has the machine gun thing with the big dish, and he's like nodding through the hazmat suit. Yep, you accepted a deal with them, and now it needs to be taken out somehow. It's different in every case. We've never dealt with this thing in particular, but I'm sure it'll be an experience for everyone.
I like to remind Kuwami just dancing in the corner, like nodding, like yes. I think I've dealt with this for a while. As I know that she probably does, but I don't know that.
Yeah. Do you say anything to this, Branza?
But I was tasked to help her. I can't help her if you're moving.
Hey,
Help who?
Cursed at her.
You're trying to help the primordial who's gonna make a husk of your body and take it? Not a good idea. Here, she kind of gives you like the pamphlet that the lady was flipping through, and it's legit a pamphlet. Like, if you've gone to the doctors and never picked up a pamphlet, it's literally that. And it's like aberrations and deals not to be made on the front cover if you look at it. But in the center pages where it's currently talking about the primordials, it's talking actually on this point the light of Ohe specifically, and how she can be tricky and shift her lights to look like someone else's, as she is a fire primordial. This is followed with a bit of an addendum, and it seems to be the case for a lot of the, if you just like casually sift through that book, you can tell that addendum is in all of the entries, almost in every page. As literally, if they have a name, they have this addendum immediately under it, and it says, do not, in bold, do not make a deal with this entity. It will lead to harm or death to others or yourself. Something like that. But it seems that the entity in you is not who you believe it is. Or
You
was.
see, people just muttering to us, like,
I just
yes.
wanted to help.
Oh, sweetie, you can always help. You can always help whoever you want. It's just best if we get rid of this now, so that if you were to fulfill whatever you were asked to fulfill happens, you will die. So in this situation, helping is the worst thing you can do. Also, you'll probably blow up the planet. Just whatever they're asking for might not be the best thing to do while you are they cursed yet? They that one of them points at your wrist, Branza, and she looks and she's like, yeah. She just got her grips on you. Yep, full procedure for you.
What does this mean? I think I'm noticing the wrist tattoos for the first time.
Well, it's different for every case. Really, it's just this one I think signifies the bond probably. Again, as long as you haven't completed your mission, should be fine. What did they ask you to do? Did they ask for an egg of a dragon, or was it 300 gold to be poured in the volcano? I'm only guessing. This is usually where it does lead to.
I was asked to assemble pieces of Fiero's trident and kill him.
Fiero's trident. She pulls out some book from her pack that she has. She's flipping through it. It's a pretty thick text. She's checking through the F's clearly. What planet did you say you were from? Hey, Jim, what planet were we on? I believe it was called Exonomers. No, that was last week, you fucking idiot.
We're Port Ayala.
Port Ayala. Port Ayala. Oh, it is under port. What comes wrong? Okay. Looks like there's only a couple entities that were espers here. O'Hare was not it. Okay, that's good. So at least she can't force you to do stuff, so that's perfect. Let's see. Yes. Trident. Something about pieces of trident lost. Beacons. Wait. You have a beacon and a light at the same time? Are you nuts?
Yes.
Do you want to die? Oh my gosh. This might be more desperate than we think. Oh, what'd you say?
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Most of us never know. Each of us actually were cursed or had some kind of super powerful from dickhead god that didn't want to take care of it anymore or didn't care anymore. It's annoying. So we usually just help out. Do it. Come on.
I did it like 4 times and I still feel bad.
Oh, okay. I mean, but every single time you've also said Kuiko though. So I'm like, was it Kuwami?
No. I mean, when I think about the light and most this stuff, I immediately goes back to that. That was the one that I did.
Yeah.
Also, nah, dude. Keep interrupting. Keep role playing.
Go for it. Yes.
It's really, I personally think it's really annoying to be like, I mean, Kuwami right now is very happy-go-lucky because she knows it is nothing too serious that these people can handle from what she can see.
Here's the thing. So it comes down after a couple of minutes of deliberation. They explain to you a bit about how Ohe is gonna try to manipulate you, and as long as you have this curse on you, you cannot unattune from the bow. The bow, ironically, is still the pillar, but from the context you get, it's that it's been corrupted or changed. Something that Ohe did to it just instilled her power within it so that she could ultimately get what she wants. She didn't do anything to the bow other than creep in. But what they tell you is this process is going to take several days, given its heightened strength. The more individuals that unwillingly or willingly help Ohe empower her more. And it seems that as of late, she is in control of more than just a bit, more than just undead, which roam and call her name with red flames over their heads. Cultists that for sure have come into towns to raid and left pyres alit with screaming folks till they're no more. Whatever she's seeking, you would have been its greatest beneficiary, let's say. Having, in the case in which you would have completed the mission, that is. But toward it now, you guys have the run of this place effectively. Again, we do not have a map because I wasn't prepared to have you guys meet the Clockwork Collective for no reason at all. They would not have shown up.
Right now, Kuwami will be having Branza's back again. Good luck. It's a safe journey from here on out. And she laughs.
You two must stay just in case you have been selected as well as a mark by this thing. It's just a courtesy. We'll just give you a clean bill of health, and you'll be on your merry way once your friend Branza is good. But we must first eliminate the biggest source of the monster, and then find out where the next source is. This is usually found through magical means, and if we can locate the next powerful individual that carries the banner within the I forget what it's called, the specific location in which they can actually work within, they say. As long as it's within our area, yeah, we'll take care of the threat. So yeah, here I'll ask, what do you guys do as players, as you guys are stuck in a timeless zone that seems to have all the joys and ironic places of fun to be in this place? Oh yeah, there seems to be roller coasters. There are food courts. Almost anything you could think of sort of appears after a while as you walk down this long forever hallway that seems to have no end.
I thought you would be just because. Bollywood. What is the blue head? Wait, what is her name again? I have to write all this down. Wait.